searching for joy, let's talk about strategies for finding it. Hey, I'm Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back again with an episode of Chronic Wellness. So, I was recently reading a book that talked about what to do if you seem to have lost your happy. And I'm not talking about depression, which I talk about a lot here. And depression and clinical depression are a different matter, a different animal. Although I think some of these strategies have merit in terms of just seeking buoyancy, seeking some momentary happiness or joy. But the tip was, what if you looked for your joy like you would look for your keys if you lost them? And by that, I mean, where did you last see it? And I thought this was such a revolutionary idea in terms of just go back and think about, when was I last joyful? When did I last experience happiness? And search those situations for clues and cues about how to recreate your happiness. And so if you think, oh, I was last happy when I was on vacation in Hawaii, sitting on the beach, sipping Mai Tais, looking at beautiful setting, then maybe you can think about ways in your own life, even if you're not in Hawaii, that you can recreate some of those circumstances. Or if you think, oh, it was when I was younger and I used to go hiking and I was out in nature and I was doing physical things and using my body and feeling strong and experiencing the wonder of natural beauty. Okay, well, perhaps you can't accomplish all of those things if your body is not up for the same feats of strength, and yet some of those things might still bring you joy and light you up. And perhaps there are trails that are accessible by car or programs in your community that help get folks with disabilities out into nature. And so I think it creates a puzzle, which our brains love, and an opportunity to really dig into, what are the things that light me up and how can I include more of them in my life? And it's easy for me to think, well, because my body hurts, because my muscles are weak, because my breath is short, there's so many of those things that I can't do. It actually just brings me sorrow to look back and think about those times. Sure. And I'm cutting myself short. I'm shortchanging myself if I'm not willing to dig a little deeper, look a little further, maybe even take out a pen and paper and make a list of those times that I've felt real joy and deep contentment and happiness and peace. And then maybe on another day, pick one of those things and start to deconstruct, what were the things that were present that made that so, and start to incorporate more of those things into my life. Not simple, but living lives with chronic pain and illness rarely is. So I encourage you to think about ways you can start to set a course for greater joy. That's my thought for today. I wonder if there are ways that you are folding more joy into your days. And if there are, tell us all about them. Can't wait to know. All right. Like, subscribe, share, tell others. And until we're together again, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Chronic Wellness. See you soon.